Guys and dating. First of all, a huge disclaimer. When I talk about guys and dating, I haven't really had any experience in dating as such because I am a Muslim, and according to Islam, you're not supposed to be dating before you get married. You're not supposed to be having any kind of romantic relationships with the opposite sex unless and until you get married. So it's not that I don't follow this philosophy out of force or out of fear or out of guilt. It's just because I feel like it makes sense to me, it works for me. I cannot imagine being in a relationship with someone casually, having so many memories with them, getting attached to them, because I get attached easily to people. And then all of a sudden, there is no, it's not formal, and then it just breaks all of a sudden, and of course, I will be devastated. So I choose to not participate in that. And I'm very happy. I would never want to change that about me just because everyone else is in a relationship. So I will not be compromising on my values. I've always been very happy and proud to conserve my values instead of giving it all in water just to try to chase something or someone which we all know is temporary. So I was saying, yeah, while I do not really have relationship experience or dating experience, I have experience in terms of meeting a guy for a couple of times, talking to them on the phone, and just interacting with them for a period of time. The truth is, I was seeking to get married, so I met a lot of people under that arranged marriage scheme. I, I must say that it has still left a bitter taste in my mouth. I don't think that arranged marriage is something that is for me. And I don't mean to say that it doesn't work. It works. There are so many people whom I know who have successfully found their partner through arranged marriages. But I have met so many different types and kinds of guys. There were some guys who I never really saw in front of me, like I just texted them, or they were communicating with my father, and then some kind of thing happened. So what you need to know is that what have I learned from those experiences? So I really think that the problem comes with confusing reality and what we see in movies. So I grew up in the 90s watching Bollywood movies and having that dream that there is a Prince Charming coming for you and a soulmate, that he will be so in love with you that he will be totally crazy about you and doing anything for you. He will be afraid to lose you and he will be chasing you. So I truly believe in that bullshit. Maybe today young people are more intelligent than that, but I must say that I tend to place the bar high, so I don't want to compromise to a level where one day I regret marrying this person, because I have I believe that it's not a joke marrying someone. You're spending the rest of your life with them. So if you already feel in the beginning that you don't want to spend even 1 week with that person, so how are you going to want to get married to them? And I met some guys who, there was a type of guy who goes and does research about you, asking about you, your reputation, your behavior, which I don't like at all. If you have something, just ask me. But these are certain types of guys that you will encounter. There are guys who don't really take care of their appearance or their body language, or you go to a restaurant with them and you see that they don't really have any way of sitting or talking, for example. There are guys who are very spiritual, very practicing, very pious, which is a great quality that you don't see in many guys. There are guys who don't care about religion at all. They might smoke, they might have had a lot of girlfriends. There are guys who are very attached to their mothers to the point of worshipping them. There are guys who are very gentlemen, who will bring you flowers and gifts and who will say the right things, and then one day you discover that they have a very big flaw that you have never seen before. There are guys who will be very intense or very low investment, like you will not be able to figure out whether they like you or not. There are guys who are very hardworking, very like high achieving, very much into their career. They want to have the best of that. And I don't know, I have met so many kinds of people. There are guys who will also be friends with you. You will feel that maybe they like you, and then you see that for them it doesn't mean anything. They just want to be friends, just they don't want to commit. But I have met only one guy in my entire life who wanted to commit. He actually sent a marriage proposal to me, and I know him well in the village, and he is a very, very good guy. I can tell you that. I don't normally say that about people, but yeah, he's the only guy who actually straight away, without even going through that dating, chasing, flirting phase, because he's very serious, very respectful. Unfortunately, I didn't accept his marriage proposal because at that time there were many things going on in my mind. I told myself that I wasn't physically attracted to him, but then afterwards, he already got married, by the way. I'm very happy for him. But of course, afterwards, like experiencing life, experiencing different kinds of mentality of guys, and my own personal issues, my realizations, I figured out that I should have married him. I don't regret any of my exes that I didn't go forward with them. Some of them rejected me, some of them I chose to not go forward with. But I don't regret any of them except this one case, because I know that if I would marry him, I would be very happy with him, because he is genuinely a great guy. If I'm telling you that, it means that he really has the qualities. And I'm not able to say that about any other person I have met, unfortunately. So those are a few of my experiences. I think each person that I met, if I have to talk about them, I can do an episode where I talk about one of those exes in one specific video, and then I will narrate to you some amusing, interesting, or heartbreaking episodes which probably you will like. So just let me know what you think about what I just shared with you, and maybe I can learn some things with you as well, because I have a long way to go in that not dating game, but actually I don't really want to meet anyone. But I think it's interesting to talk about it, because it's still something which is very relevant in our life.